Hi. So a couple practice tips for this one. This excerpt is divided into two sections. The first section is slurred and soft, and the second section is loud and aggressive. The slurs in the beginning, the dynamic can be pretty hard to achieve. The best way to do it is to turn your bow hair and bring your bow up over the fingerboard, but keep using enough speed. Another issue I tend to run into is keeping the slurs even in the beginning. These slurs can be quite tricky. One thing you'll want to do is to practice it under tempo with all separate bows. This is to get the left hand working. Another thing that I found to be really helpful in these slurs is to chunk practice them. So essentially you're going to work on one slur at a time at tempo, and then you're going to add one note at a time within the slur. For example. Etc., etc. If you're at all familiar with Rob Knopper, it's essentially his Rome method. The biggest issue with the second section is the stroke. The stroke should be quite loud and aggressive. To practice this, start at a slow tempo and work it up with the metronome. As you get this up closer to the target tempo, start adding more strokes per note to get the stroke more consistent. For me, the target tempo is around half note equals 93. Start with 4 strokes per note. Then move down to 2 strokes per note. And once that feels comfortable, move to 1 stroke per note. An important thing to remember is to let your arm weight and the bow do most of the work during this stroke. If you press, you're going to have a bad time. Thanks. Hope that helped a little bit.